is this on the moon's far side? This is image from NASA's dark side of the moon. And what does it look like to you? For the romantic souls, there's no mystery. The moon is up there and it glows at the nights, during the night, bathed in light of every corner of our inner worlds. And the moon, of course, is lit by the sunlight and bouncing it to Earth. Well, that's how we see the moon, because it reflects the sun's light. As a reminder that the frozen planet is always there, somewhere on the other side. That's what we don't see, though, but it can hold secrets. Now, people who have not wandered beyond what they see at night, the moon itself is a great mystery, perhaps one of the largest beyond the surface of our Earth. But at the same time, it appears to be close enough for us to try and explore it. The creation of the moon is still a mystery for some scientists. How did it get there? Now, some scientists say it's so perfect in the way it fits to conceal the sun during an eclipse, and it doesn't make any sense. It shouldn't be there, according to the laws of physics. So how did it get there? Did anyone bring it? Is it a piece of the Earth that has been cut off or sprung off because of a collision? Is it a celestial body found by chance in other places and caught in the gravitational pull from our Earth? So what happened? There was a time when there was no moon, according to the ancient Greeks of the Peloponnese, the pre-Selenites. They were around before there was a moon around our Earth as a natural satellite. So what happened when there was no moon? Were there people or not? Well, according to Plato, there were people, in ancient Greece anyway. So the questions are endless. Even when manned missions have been sent and it's claiming that astronauts on Earth have been pressed and walked on its surface, even this is a mystery to a large number of people. Points have been identified that dispute that this may actually have happened. But we do have these images of the far side, the dark side of the moon that we never ever see. And we remember that Carl Sagan said, if there were aliens and they were, of course, scouting on us, it would make sense that they would be somewhere close to us, like our moon. But for us not to be able to see their activities, they could be on the far side of the moon. So it turns out that there's a lot of weird unanswered questions about the moon still. And even on the normal, visible side, there are many paradoxical things happening. Amateur astronomers and NASA astronomers occasionally capture images of strange flying objects. Several missions that have been that have traveled there report strange flying objects. Some of the astronauts called them Santa Claus is here, using enigmatic code words like that, referring to ETs and their UFOs. Several missions that have been taken there have also received images of structures that directly refer to buildings, pyramids, roads, things like that. Now, for official researchers, these are non-existent. They could be pareidolia, meaning that they're the ground formations that look like something else, but some of them are just too perfect. Everyone else sees what NASA overwhelmingly describes as ridiculous. But what about the invisible side, the dark side, the far side of the moon? Due to its nature, from the so-called dark side, great conspiracy tendency developed that if NASA does not accept the structures on the light side, then much more it certainly will not accept the structures on the far side. No one can say for sure what exactly is going on, because there are such things as perhaps fake images circulating everywhere, which is not always easy to check and find out. But tell me what you think this is. This is supposedly an image of the far side of the moon, one of just one more artifact that seems to be a construction. Now, I'm translating this from a Greek article. They don't have any date or position of the map of the far side as to where this thing was located. But if this is a structure on the far side of the moon, it definitely looks to me like it was constructed. some kind of solid material. Looks like a door, it looks like some kind of an antenna, it looks like a ruin as well. Tell me what you think. Thank you. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.